Hello everyone, welcome to this video blog. My name is Paul. I work for a company in Cape Town called Micrographics, and we are an Autodesk reseller. And what I'd like to discuss today is the export of sheet logs, filtered sheet logs from the ACC Build platform. Autodesk Construction Cloud, or ACC for short, is a common data environment within which we practice building information modeling, specifically geared towards the construction site and the construction industry. What you'll see in front of you at the moment is that within ACC Build we are on the Files folder, and we have browsed to some other project folder where we might have copied, reviewed documentation, a multi-page PDF, something that looks like that. And it's got a typical company template with which it was printed or plotted. And towards the right hand side at the bottom over there, you'll see that it's got a sheet title, in this case ground floor reference, and a sheet number AX101. And similarly the rest of the sheets have the same layout. So this is typical that a company might generate some sheets, multi-page PDFs, uploaded onto the platform. This is all good and well, but we need to publish those into sheets, or what we call sheets. The sheets can be viewed using PlanGrid Build, which is the mobile app for the cloud. And the idea behind this blog is that we're going to add some attributes, or what they call tags, so that we can identify or filter out some of the sheets that we plot. So publishing the sheets is quite simple. One would select a document and publish. That will then ask you for a version set. So today's date is the 16th, and we can say the version set's name is going to be 2023-0416. And it will be, the issuance date is going to be today, and then we can go next. So files markup won't be included in the published sheet, so it's working on the assumption that these documents have been approved. It's going onto site, so they don't have any markups, they don't have any issues that are relevant anymore, so we continue. I leave the message on because I teach or because I demonstrate. If it was a professional company, then I would simply say, don't show me that message again, I understand what's going on. So some of the things you can do here is, of course, you can identify where it must read the sheet number from. You can see it's using object character recognition. So as soon as it's processed these sheets, it will allow me also to modify that if necessary. Now, on the old BIM 360 platform, which was a disconnected, not really a common data environment, there were different databases there. We would set up something called a template. So if you're new to ACC, they've done away with that. Basically, the only two things that are recognized through object character recognition is the sheet name and the sheet number. And you can specify where it must actually read that from. So if you open your typical template, it would make sense, of course, to have them printed as the same sheet size. At the bottom right over there, you can specify that this is the area where you will read your sheet number from. So the sheet name and the sheet number, those are the only two items that you are going to use character recognition for. We can save that, and then it will interpret what it sees there as the sheet number. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. It's the same as before. That is not what we call a tag. And once that is done, we will go next to the titles and tags. And so here we have the titles that have been extracted, exactly the same with the character recognition. On the tags themselves, you can see there are some already existing tags. So I'm going to add Micrographics here as one of the tags. I'm selecting all of the sheets, and then I'm saying edit all of their tags all at once. I can select a tag to apply, or I can type in a new tag. So I'm going to put here Micrographics fix, there, Micrographics, and that now applies Micrographics. Unfortunately, I forgot the capital. There we go, Micrographics. There's Micrographics as a tag. Okay, it puts it in small caps. Apply to selected sheets, yes. There we've got Micrographics has now been applied as an extra bit of information, a tag that has been attached to the sheet. That might be your company name. The reason for that will become clear. So as soon as we publish those sheets, they will then publish into the cloud. Here we go. And then we can view those sheets on our sheet tab. Now, the idea behind this is that you'll be able to filter out for a specific company the sheets that have been published. So there you can see the tags. Some of the tags will say architectural, some of the tags will say micrographics, and so on. And so what we can do here is say, let's filter out there's the filter, and we can say isolate the tags with micrographics. There we go. There's the micrographics tag. It then filters out those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've obviously got the wrong sheet number. I've got the actual document number there, but regardless, the idea stays the same, that we want to isolate the documents with micrographics. So in this case, we might have a look at micrographics documents and see, oops, these guys need to redo these sheets because they are all wrong. But that is then how we would do that. So once you've done this, once you've isolated either by discipline or by version set or a combination of version set, discipline, and tags, then you can export the sheet log. And it's going to give you the option, either the full history or only the sheet versions in the current view that has been filtered as what you can see on the sheet, and then you can say export. And what that is going to do is it will send you an XLSX file to your email, and then you'll be able to view that on your computer. We'll see how that looks like in a moment. Alright, so here you can see the report that was mailed to me. It tells me that there are 7 items in total. The logo that you see here, unfortunately, you can only change because it's for the company that owns the hub. So you will unfortunately be stuck with this logo unless you change that within Excel itself. You can of course cut and paste that. Alternatively, you can change it at the level of the account level. All right, but there it gives you the details of the sheets, the tags, the discipline, when it was updated, the version set, etc., etc. So it's all there. And like we mentioned, if you go to the account level, you edit the company there, you will be able to add the logo, and you can then browse to a logo that you can add if you did want to change that logo. Well, that concludes this webinar. I hope this does help you when you are pulling your sheet log reports. If you need any assistance, please contact us here at Micrographics. Until next time, enjoy the Autodesk Construction Cloud.